Think of someone really close to you. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it the person's name? Is it their face? Their voice? When we think of a Jane or John Doe, it's frustrating to not know their name. However, when we consider cases in which remains are found in an unrecognizable state, that frustration can be exponentially higher. Today on People Unclaimed, I'd like to share the 11-year-old case of Lavender Doe. On October 29, 2006, 11 years ago, two men found themselves in a wooded area of an oil field en route to practice target shooting. Just off Fritz Watson Road near Highway 31 in Kilgore, Texas, the two men would make a horrific discovery. Face down on the ground, they discovered the remains of a young woman among burning brush, with over 98% of the girl's body charred, an empty gas can lying nearby, and evidence of a sexual assault obtained from the crime scene. Local authorities immediately began investigating the case as a homicide. Unfortunately, locals were not too fazed by this discovery, as many claimed suspicious people lived near the area, and even referred to said area as a killing ground. Unfortunately, the fire set to Lavender Doe stripped her of any distinguishable features, but her autopsy did result in some useful information. She was estimated to stand at approximately 5'3" to 5'5" tall and at a weight between 100 and 120 pounds. She was estimated to be between the ages of 17 and 25 years old and either of white or Hispanic background. Her hair is believed to have been blonde or a light brown, possibly with red highlights or an auburn-like hue. Due to the body being burnt, fingerprints could not be obtained, but DNA was collected and has been used to rule out many potential missing persons. Lavender Doe was found wearing faded jeans, possibly with an orange or brown stitching by the brand One Tough Babe in the size 7/8, and a light purple sweater in a size medium. This light purple sweater would coin the woman as Lavender Doe. She had two $20 bills in her pockets when she was discovered. While it may seem thus far we have little to go off of in identifying Lavender Doe, one major clue will likely be critical in determining her identity. Lavender Doe still had two decutus teeth, more commonly referred to as baby teeth, and they could not have gone unnoticed in a woman at least 17 years old. Establishing a post-mortem interval was difficult due to the nature of her death, but has been stated to be hours up to weeks prior to her discovery. Although Lavender Doe's murderer attempted to set fire to any potential evidence of an incriminating nature, semen was found at the crime scene, indicating the young girl had been raped prior to her murder. Lavender Doe's face was reconstructed by both sketch and clay before her body was exhumed in late 2013 by Gregg County Sheriff's Office in an effort to obtain additional evidence that would link their primary suspect to her demise. Exhuming the body also led to the release of a digital 3D facial reconstruction in 2014, courtesy of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Although this case is sparse in evidence that might lead to Lavender Doe's true identity, speculation and theories certainly exist, and many missing individuals have been ruled out through DNA testing. For nearly 10 years, many online sleuths believed Lavender Doe was Vanessa Reed, who went missing on June 13, 2006 from Albuquerque, New Mexico at the age of 24 years old. Reed was last seen walking away from a motel she was living in at the time after an argument with her sister. Reed was an addict, heroin and crack cocaine being her choice drugs, and was also believed to be a prostitute. The timeline for Reed being the Doe leaves approximately 4.5 months between her disappearance and Lavender Doe's discovery. However, on July 7, 2016, Kirk Hiddix of the Gregg County Sheriff's Department confirmed Reed has been ruled out, along with Samantha Tapp, who was also a popular theory. This next theory comes from Reddit user Oblivion Kiss, who believes Lavender Doe might be Jessica Shoemake, who went missing on March 3, 2005 at the age of 22 years old from Arvada, Colorado. She was last heard from by her mother after Shoemake phoned her from a Denver City jail, pleading for her to come post her bail. While her mother did not bail her out, fed up with Shoemake's history of drug abuse, it was later revealed a man named Philip Deegan posted her bond. She has not been seen or heard from since. All things considered, Lavender Doe is noted to have had nearly perfect teeth, and many speculate the red in her hair to have been highlights that are very difficult to achieve at home. These two observations lead most to believe Lavender Doe was likely a runaway, and many believe a match will be made soon through DNA testing. Regarding Lavender Doe's killer, authorities have maintained one lead suspect. Although no additional evidence has been released to follow up Gregg County's statements in 2013, it is assumed this theory has not been disproven, but has likely hit a wall. This person of interest is convicted sex offender Joseph Wayne Burnett, 39 years old, of Longview, Texas. Undisclosed witnesses name Burnett as the last person seen with Lavender Doe. Burnett admits to giving a woman matching the woman's description a ride in his blue Dodge pickup truck no more than hours prior to her estimated time of death, but denies any involvement in her murder. Burnett was recently released earlier this year from prison after serving a 10-year sentence for felony duty to register as a sex offender after being found guilty in the sexual assault of a 16-year-old girl in 1997. As of recording this video, it has been 5 days and 11 years since Lavender Doe was found in a wooded area, locally famous for crime. The woman was eventually buried in Longview, Texas, in White Cemetery as simply Jane Doe on December 23, 2006. Although unclaimed, Lavender Doe has not been forgotten, and Gregg County Sheriff's Department continues to take advantage of technological advancements that may ultimately bring harder evidence to who this woman was. If you believe you or someone you know have new information relevant to this case, I have provided contact information and all relevant case numbers in the down bar below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, click the like button and leave a comment letting me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and let me know what content you'd like to see on my channel. Until next time, adios pescados.